it's urgent for us to close the infrastructure financing gap in Asia and beyond.
We're at a crossroads for humanity and the planet. We're reaching two big tipping points, climate and biodiversity.
We're experiencing the economic costs, lives lost due to different climate shocks.
Investir dans les infrastructures durables est une question d'équité.
Infrastructure is our means to be better equipped for the future. But we need to do it at scale, from billions to trillions.
Infrastructure is at the basis of everything. It's at the basis of livelihoods. Without transport, you cannot have a job. Without a job, you don't have a sustainable livelihood. So it's the basic structure of society.
If we improve people's livelihood, they can also protect the planet. If the planet is healthy, that would create more opportunities for the people.
If you think of the cost of inaction, it has been growing and growing. I think insurers are those that really try to get the numbers right. And you know, so many things are uninsurable at this point. If we don't do anything, by the end of the 21st century, our GDP may lose up to 30%.
We are lacking money everywhere, and there are more and more needs after the financial crisis. Many countries have had challenges to put their budgets in balance. But if you don't act now, it will cost more in the future.
Quand vous regardez des continents comme l'Afrique, qui au fond pollue pas beaucoup, mais subit la catastrophe climatique et les conséquences du changement climatique autant que les autres. Donc clairement, ces conséquences-là, il faut pouvoir aussi créer une forme d'équité.
There are still 600 million people in sub-Saharan Africa who have no access to electricity. If you do not have renewable energy, improve the transportation, all these people will be left behind.
In Rwanda, we've prioritized investing in infrastructure. We see infrastructure as a basic right for our citizens, but we also see the transformative potential it has for our economy. We've managed to see the results of those investments translate into strong economic growth in the last 30 years.
We have the investment case. It is a very compelling case if actually we invest where we should in terms of the clean and green transition. We already know the scenarios show that the returns will be higher, but it means also the quality of life of people, including health, education, people's incomes, including leaving more people out of poverty.
I am Jingli Chun. I'm the president and chairman of the board of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. AIIB is a newly created development bank. The mandate is to promote broad-based economic and social progress through investment in infrastructure. This means the infrastructure projects are designed, constructed, implemented, and managed in a way which can improve the environment, reduce emissions, and keep the economy more sustainable. It's infrastructure for tomorrow.
We are learning that a lot of investments have been made in the energy transition by this bank, and this is something to be celebrated. In meetings like this, we meet people from around the globe that are being very creative and innovative to address the challenges. And basically, infrastructure is one big challenge that we still face in the developing world and emerging economies.
Meetings of this kind actually brings in great minds together, and we share common objectives. But we come from different backgrounds and different expertise. So it offers a good forum to bring in different type of thoughts and thinking and encourage actions.
Multilateral banks such as the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank are very important in closing the infrastructure gap. They're able to leverage their strong AAA-rated balance sheets to crowd in private capital, as well as support the public sector in project preparation to make sure that our projects are more bankable.
Multilateral development banks are a central actor for this mobilization for resilient infrastructure and also for climate finance at large, because they finance long-term solutions. And they also are very important mobilizers and catalyzers. They can bring more actors. So we need to make the best use of their resources.
Multilateral development banks pull together international efforts to bring in the know-how and international capital into projects where it is needed.
Bonjour, je suis Adama Mariko, je suis le secrétaire général de Finances en commun, la coalition des 530 banques publiques de développement dans le monde. Financer les infrastructures durables n'est pas un métier facile. Une banque ou un pays peut aller seul si elle veut aller vite, mais elle n'ira pas loin parce qu'il y a plusieurs acteurs qu'il faut fédérer autour de ces projets-là. Donc il faut le budget des États, il faut des entreprises, il faut des constructeurs, il faut des banques pour financer. C'est pour ça qu'il est important de collaborer, d'échanger le savoir et de rester dans le partenariat par principe.
$60 billion of financing covering about 40 countries. We've been doing more than 310 projects. These are the numbers. But behind these numbers, there are so many moving and touching stories.
Multilateral development banks are key to address humanity's biggest challenges, and this is why lessons learned through this bank will be very important for the future.
Today, Rwanda has 95% internet coverage, but we still lag behind when it comes to usage. Through our partnership with AIIB, we've been able to invest in basic digital literacy skills. We've also been able to increase internet access to schools and hospitals, as well as to modernize more government services to bring them online. The future is optimistic in terms of the ability to meet our infrastructure gaps, and especially to make sure that the infrastructure that we build is also resilient to the climate shocks that we're facing.
Mon message principal, c'est qu'il faut continuer à investir et il faut arrêter de penser que c'est le sujet des autres. Quand il y a un problème dans une partie du monde, et ça la pandémie nous l'a montré, c'est notre problème à tous. Donc arrêtons d'être égoïstes et finançons en commun.
I'm a little bit worried about the increasing selfishness of countries and the increasing protectionism. And I don't like that at all, because all the challenges we face, they are not national ones, they are global ones, which we have to tackle together.
Human beings are very resourceful, and we just have to put our minds together, our hearts together, and work as a collective. Individualism is not what will save us. It's all about working as partners and collaboratively.
So I don't think you can do anything single-handedly. I believe in teamwork. I believe in multilateralism. I believe in cooperation, because only in so doing could we make achievements.